After Robert Kiyosaki's release, the value of Shiba Inu coins is expected to skyrocket to 10 cents very soon. In 2021, a Shiba Inu would have to be named the most valuable player of the cryptocurrency industry. Last year, no other digital coin came close to matching the performance of Shiba Inu. What Robert Kiyosaki just said about the Shiba Inu coin is the topic of today's discussion. If you want to avoid missing today's bomb film, you'd better stick around until the finish. To your daily helping of Shiba here at Wealthy Coin. This is the best resource for learning about Shiba in general. If you want to know what will happen in the crypto market before it happens, you need to subscribe to SHIB News. Before we get into the meat of the discussion, let's take a look at the chart and see what the price of Shiba is doing on October 31. What do you say we go ahead and do that? The value of SHIB has increased by approximately 7%, making it the day's top performer. With its price so near to the key resistance level, SHIB is looking more promising from a technical perspective than Doge currently is. Holding the 0.12 level would signal that buyers have the upper hand and set the stage for a test of the 13-cent zone. There are currently 549,63,278,876,302 Shiba Inus in circulation, resulting in a price of around 113 cents at the time of writing. The volume of trade in this cryptocurrency in the last 24 hours totals roughly $180,881,298. As for its standing in the business world, the Shiba Inu is worth about $6,160,667,566. The current price of a Shiba Inu is $1,399. This is a 1.39% increase from yesterday's price. Before making a price prediction for Shiba Inus, let's have a look at the technical analysis. Shiba Inu's price has steadily risen since it was first listed on cryptocurrency exchanges without seeing any sharp spikes or precipitous drops before reaching its current all-time high. On October 28, 2021, once profit-taking emotions entered the SHIB market, the bull's hand began to weaken. The Shiba token is very volatile and subject to market swings, just like any other cryptocurrency. At the start of 2022, the price of one SHIB was 3,430 US cents, or 6 cents. Soon after that, the token has only been trading downwards, or at best, in a narrow sideways range. As if that weren't enough, the present price of Shiba Inus is extremely close to the low point from whence the current upswing originated. The U.S. Federal Reserve's rate cuts. Our SHIB price prognosis has become more optimistic as of late, but the current market crisis has made it more difficult for SHIB values to recover or even begin an uptrend. The sole bright side is that anyone looking to profit from price drops may find the coin attractive. Let us return to our original discussion. Facebook's name change to Meta Platforms in late October sparked a wave of excitement about the Metaverse. Stocks with potential for growth in the Metaverse have seen a dramatic increase in interest from investors. There have also been significant increases in the popularity of gaming coins that have their own Metaverse. Demand for Decentraland increased by a factor of over 6 in a matter of weeks, 8 times and more. The sandbox leaped. But when the value of these virtual currencies from the Metaverse rose, the value of Shiba Inus fell. There was no participation from the meme coin in the Metaverse frenzy. To the contrary, it looks that this is a temporary setback. As was previously mentioned, Kusama's vision for the future of Shiba Inus was outlined in a Medium blog published on November 26. Asked, "What is fitting to become? Is there a secret to SHIB's explosive development?" To which he said, "The Shiba Inu media outlet is in the Metaverse. 2 major advances." As Kusama predicted, Shiba Inu has made significant progress in 2 key areas. William Volk was initially hired on as a consultant, controlled the construction project. Volk has a long and successful history in the video gaming industry. Prior to leaving Activision Blizzard, he was the company's vice president of technology. During his time at the firm, he oversaw the development of several critically acclaimed video games. Over the course of his lengthy career, Volk has contributed to and even founded multiple different game studios. In a Medium post, Kusama made a cryptic reference to a company run by someone who has a proven record of success creating AA video games. Like everyone else, I had plans for the 7th of December. It turned out to be that particular studio. In an announcement made by both companies, Plaside Studios and Shiba Inu Games announced an 8-month contract for the creation of multiplayer collectible card game for several platforms. The Australian video game industry is dominated by Plaside Ranks, which is also the country's largest publicly traded company. More than 50 games have been created by the company in collaboration with big studios like Disney, Pixar, Warner Bros., and Nickelodeon. An enormous success in the Metaverse. Plaside is working on a mobile-optimized game for Shiba Inu Games, but unlike their previous titles, this one won't be built on the blockchain. But Kusama said it would be a one and only game. This is a license for the Shiba Inu decentralized team to use the Barium Layer 2 solution on the Ethereum blockchain. Eventually, this will develop into the Metaverse's inverted Shiba Inu zone. By making these changes, the common complaint that Shiba Inus lack any sort of competitive edge may finally be silenced. According to Casanova, Shiba Inu will dominate the gaming industry by the year 2022. Considering Plaside's debut game isn't due out until the first quarter of 2023, that's probably pushing it. Conversely, the inverse might genuinely provide special features that make it stand out from similar products. In the monster-filled Metaverse, could Shiba Inu emerge victorious? Perhaps. Eventually, the only thing to do is wait until the moment. Talking about Robert Kiyosaki has said that Bitcoin, gold, and silver are all solid bets since the worst crash in human history is coming soon. American businessman and author of the best-seller Rich Dad, Poor Dad has shared his thoughts on the present state of the economy. In recent months, Kiyosaki has been quite outspoken about his position as a Bitcoin maximalist. In light of the recent events, the 74-year-old tweeted his support for gold, silver, and Bitcoin as safe haven assets in the event of an international financial market catastrophe. The greatest time to get ready for a crash, according to Kiyosaki's tweet, is before the crash. The world economy is on the verge of its greatest ever crash. Gaining wealth amid a market downturn is wonderful news. The next crash will last a long time, which is bad news. So long as you can, stock up on precious metals and digital currency. Be careful. The renowned writer has often voiced his alarm over the current state of the financial markets, reaffirming his view that there is a risk of a catastrophic disaster. Just last week, he tweeted his continued support for Bitcoin by calling it the largest bubble in global history and predicting its continued growth. This was the worst crash ever recorded, coming. Increasing gold and silver purchases. Those that hold out for Bitcoin's price to hit $24,000 risk missing out. The moment to make rich is now. Be careful. Bitcoin is a digital currency that Kiyosaki supports as a medium of exchange and a medium of storing value. Alongside gold and silver, Bitcoin is still seen as a viable asset by governments and businesses for risk, diversification, and wealth storage. Recent calls for Bitcoin to be adopted in Mexico came from the likes of millionaire Ricardo Salinas' Playa Ego. Playa Ego said his bank is aiming to be the first in the country to accept Bitcoin. The amount of money Robert Kiyosaki puts into Bitcoin will have a significant impact on the cost of Shiba Inus. Shiba Inus will quickly approach 1 cent in value if Bitcoin's value increases. Whether or not Shiba Inus make a decent long-term investment is the topic at hand.